What do you think the role for Liberty.me and in general independent alternative media coming towards Liberty perspective?
So what the role to me is that we can generate new creative solutions to the problems we have. All the problems we have in today's world, most of them are caused by the state. And if we're ever going to get out of these problems, we've got to invent solutions for ourselves. We can't just go begging to politicians all the time and say, give us rights, give us freedom. That's not going to happen. So we have to take it upon ourselves. And my inspiration here is Satoshi Nakamoto. I mean, he stepped out there and said, okay, here's my cool new currency. If you like it, value it, and let's go for it.
All the money or all the percentage of Bitcoin that we raise with this goes towards Alliance of Awesome Agorists. And I sell these shirts and these candles on the side. Except Bitcoin, silver, and cash. What are your thoughts on Agorism, Mr. Tucker?
On what?
On Agorism.
I mean, it's interesting because I didn't know about it for many years.
Yeah.
And now I realize that our answer is embedded within this philosophy.
Yeah.
And it's really the only answer. Yeah. Because what it asks us to do is control the parts of life that we can actually control.
Right.
And not waste our time on silly things we can't control. We can scream at politicians, yell at the government, participate in the democratic system, which is basically a ruse, or we can take charge of our own lives. And that's really what it comes down to. Well, what can we control? We can't control the state. And once we realize that, our whole world shifts. And it took me, 25 years to realize that. It's an obvious thing once you say it, but it takes a long time to realize it. And so we can't control the state, we can control our own lives. And if we control our lives and do it well, eventually our lives will determine our political future. So I believe this. I believe this.
Awesome. We see it coming to life now. There's Agorist pockets popping up. Like you were telling one of the guys that came here, half the people here don't realize that they're part of the counter economy, and that's what Bitcoin is.
Whether they like it or not.
Yeah, a third of humanity probably is part of the counter economy, maybe 2/3. At some level, in some way. The state is so overweening and so far-reaching that it's almost impossible to move or breathe without breaking some law.
Yeah.
So let's just deal with the reality and move forward.
Yeah, live like free people.
Absolutely.